Hi guys, Lame Average Gamer here, and today we're going to do another Diablo video, and today we'll be looking at the Druid. So the previous videos contained the Barbarian Sorceress. The Barbarian's level 7 at the moment, Sorceress level 9. Both these characters were played during Act 1, but for the Druid I actually wanted to showcase a little bit of Act 2. So I played the Druid up until level 16, as you can see there. Just at the beginning of Act 2 at the moment. I honestly don't remember much of what's happening in Act 2, so this would be new for me as well. I guess this is where we gamble.
You may be as shifty as that pack rat Elzix who runs the inn. But if you need a potion, though, I suppose I can make you one. For a price, of course.
Yeah, everything is always at a price. Nothing's free. Okay, so we don't gamble here. Okay. Here's the blacksmith. So you'll notice I haven't imbued any items yet. The imbue happens at Chars in Act 1. I usually just come here, buy a decent weapon at Act 2, and then I go back and just enchant it.
Greeting. I don't expect this of you, but if you want to help me, I would be grateful. In the sewers below our city, there lurks a horrid creature that hungers for human flesh. The creature has killed many, including my son and my husband.
It's a tough life here in the desert.
I will reward you. Please, be careful though. That beast has taken enough from us already. The sewer entrance is through the trapdoor, just up the street.
I don't know why you people keep pestering me. Grays seems to have this place locked down nice and tight. Not that I couldn't have done the same. I've proven my valor in combat plenty of times.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Yeah, I don't remember much of this act, except for the Arcane Sanctuary.
I've heard that you are responsible for banishing Andariel back to the burning hells.
Yeah, so you fight Andariel, she's the last boss of Act 1.
Easy. My name is Drogman, and I know what you're up against, my friend. You ought to look over my inventory of items for trade.
So, full disclosure, I've got no idea how to play the Druid. I went for an Elemental Druid. I've got 11 skills spent in Firestorm, 1 in Molten Boulder, and then Fissure. Fissure does a lot of AoE damage, and that's the only spell that I use at the moment. Seriously, my first time playing with a Druid, even from back in the olden days. So I'm just trying to figure this out as I go along. So first let's just see if I can get a nice weapon or armor that I can go and imbue. So the issue with the imbue is that you can't you can't purchase or use a magic item. It has to be a normal white item, similar to this. But I'm looking for a decent piece of armor or something that I can use. I don't even know what armor the druid is supposed to be using. I just found this. It's actually got quite high armor, and I just slapped it on. This was my main weapon. I picked up this ethereal mace. It does a bit more damage. Not that I use it, but every now and again my mana does run out. I have to use it. So once this breaks, then I'll just switch back over to this one. And seeing that Fissure is actually, it takes the cooldown is quite long. I've actually gotten 10% faster cast rate. I'm not sure if this affects the cooldown, but I think it does. Yeah, these are all just items that I picked up and slapped on. Nothing makes sense. I'm not sure if you can imbue socketed items. Anyway.
Not here. Good day.
I did read somewhere that the preferred weapon for a druid is a maul or a war ammo or something similar. I haven't found anything like that yet, and even if I did, the strength requirement is a bit too high for me at the moment. Well, I'm gonna. So that's a normal bone shield. It actually looks very nice on a necromancer. Even yeah, it doesn't look too bad compared to the old. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back to Act 1. I can actually just use the waypoint, I think. Let's imbue this shield. A little bit of rubber banding going on there. So this is the open beta weekend. This is not the early access weekend. So there are a lot of players, and I think there are some server issues, but that's expected with the beta. Let's see. Okay, so I've got some faster block rate and enhanced defense and whatever. Oh well. Okay. So we'll go back. I have to go find this Rediment. I remember him. I think he's one of those skeletons that raise undead. I can't remember. Sorry, I use the map quite a lot. I get lost quite easily. So that's Fissure. Like, it's just such a powerful AoE spell. Obviously a little bit useless or overpowered when using against only a single mob. So it's probably best just to try and aggro as many creatures as you can before actually casting the spell. Not that it helped much there. Okay, so I got a mana steal item somehow. With this thing. Ah, okay. So just to give you an idea, that's what it looks like, the old version. The lighting does look a little bit friendlier. You can see it a little bit more. This is a little bit darker. But the animations are quite cool. I mean, here it doesn't look 3D at all. The other spell that I've got is this Firestorm. It's a little bit random. It's similar to the lightning spell that the sorceress uses, and it's not really aimed. You can easily miss the creatures you're aiming at. But it does a little bit of damage. I think, yeah, champions. But as you can see, this fissure does a lot of damage. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and the latency doesn't help. Where is this guy going? The fissure is also very, very helpful against archers. Oh, I'm clicking, nothing happens. So I just want to enable one thing just to see whether it's the latency or if I'm actually missing. I think there's something you can enable, show missed text or something. Attack miss indicator, there we go. Because technically, okay, I'm not supposed to be. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. The magic spells don't use the attack indicator there, or the attack rating. I was going back here because there's usually a group of 4 champions. Yeah, and these guys, once they die, they release a poisonous gas which poisons you. Okay, so there were only two champions. Oh, okay, this will be interesting. Yeah, so that's just a spell I cast twice and everybody's dead. Like it's this is actually a very good and very nice spell. I enjoy it.
I can't carry anymore.
So I'm just picking everything up that I think might be worth something. I know we've got Decade Cane to identify items, but whatever. I think there's 3 levels. 3 sewer levels. 3 or 4, I can't remember. Oh, yeah, this is actually the back door entrance. Alright, okay. I might as well just use the portal. It's free and I have my inventory full.
Good evening.
So amulets and, well, any jewelry I keep. Basically 3 rings make an amulet and 3 amulets make a ring if you combine them in the Herodic cube, which I don't have yet, but I think you do get it in Act 2, and that's where the beta is up until the end of Act 2, I believe. Yeah, so we should be able to get the Herodic cube and combine all of this. Usually it's not worth it, but yeah, you might just be able to get something nice eventually.
Welcome to my shop. You look like a sturdy adventurer. You know, I used to be quite the scoundrel in my day. I led the fiercest group of bandits who ever terrorized these sands. Nowadays, I run this here inn and pretty much stay out of trouble. My days of adventuring are behind me.
That's exactly what happened with Ogden in Diablo 1. Look where he ended up. Well, these boots look almost identical. Okay, so it's definitely not worth it to gamble for a ring unless you've got millions of gold and looking to complete a set item. Then you can try this. One thing that I did notice, I'm not sure if this was in the original Diablo as well, you can click refresh and it'll give you new items which you can gamble on. Okay, so I'm just going to equip this one because it gives me a little bit more potion slots. Okay. Okay, are they immune to fire? Nope. Just a poorly placed skill. They do look a little bit different. So the superior items sell for a little bit more than the normal items, obviously. But yeah, I'm just picking everything up. Once I run out of space, I'll drop the normal items for magic items. A little bit later in the game, you just ignore everything. You even get to a point where you ignore blue items. The skill cooldown is still quite annoying. It is a bit long. I'm not sure if that actually improves if you level the skill. It doesn't say anything. Okay, this is gonna hurt. That wasn't too bad. So I'm just gonna try one thing. I'm gonna make that one Firestorm, and I'll make this one Fissure, so that if you shift and click, then it'll cast that spell. It is just a little bit annoying if you try and run away and you accidentally click on a creature, it will, or on an enemy, it'll cast instead of run. That's fine. We'll figure something out. Not a lot of barrels that I can destroy. Okay. Did I just kill him? Oh no, there he is. Okay. He'll probably die quickly. Let's see. Okay, not as quickly as I thought. Yeah, that feature cooldown, that's quite annoying. I think I'm gonna try this cyclone armor. I got no idea how it works. That's a prerequisite, so I'll just have to take that one. Okay. Well, now I got it. So let's see. I got no idea what it does or how it works. So I was gonna give it a shot. Is it permanent? Oh, absorbs 40 damage and then it goes away.
I can't carry anymore.
Probably have to give this to Dickett. Okay. I guess I'm done, yeah. Not sure what she can give me as a reward.
They say that the taste of vengeance is bittersweet, but I find it to my liking. In addition to my undying gratitude, I have spoken on your behalf with the rest of the townspeople. The merchants have agreed to show their gratitude by offering their wares and services at lower rates.
Oh, that's not bad.
To see you too. You'll find him in front of the palace.
The lost Herodric scroll. What a fortunate turn of events. As the last living Herodrim, I alone have knowledge of its meaning. Now, to read the Herodric runes it bears. The Herodric mages, after binding Baal within Tal Rasha, magically sealed off his burial chamber from the mortal realm. Those same mages also crafted fearsome Herodric staves and imbued them with the special power to open the chamber's hidden door. After nearly losing one to the thievery of a rogue sorcerer, they divided all the Herodric staves into two parts, wooden shaft and metal headpiece, hiding them separately to safeguard them. The Herodrim foresaw our current plight and designed the hiding places to reveal themselves to worthy heroes like you.
How convenient.
Both parts of a Herodric staff and unite them using a Herodric cube. Then you may enter Tal Rasha's burial chamber.
So if I remember correctly, I think there are seven chambers, and the Herodric scroll, you actually get a map to show you the icon of the one that you should enter. I usually just try and clear all 7 just for additional XP. The incorrect chambers are usually a little bit smaller, so it doesn't take too long to clear them.
I have heard of your many deeds of skill and bravery. I feel I can trust you with something I have been hesitant to speak of. Drognin and I have concluded that the Dark Wanderer who passed through here recently was Diablo himself.
Told you.
Drognin believes that Diablo is searching the desert for the secret tomb where the great Horadric mage Tal Rasha keeps Baal imprisoned. You must find Diablo and put an end to the terrible evil that has fallen upon our city. Drognin is wise and is sure to have some helpful advice for you as to how Tal Rasha's tomb may be found. It may take you quite some time to find the tomb. May you be ready when you do.
You may not pass.
That's just rude. That's actually not bad. Okay. Don't even have half the strength requirement. So how does this work? Repairs 1 durability in 33 seconds. Cannot be repaired.
Approach and let's trade.
Okay, so out in the desert. Remember there's these cat people. Not sure if, yeah, well, they sound like cats. Hate it when I do that. Okay, is there any character? Fissure really does a lot of damage. I'm just not the most tanky character. So these are a little bit bigger than the ones that I purchased. I purchased the light ones. Okay. I know you can run over these. Ah, got it. These leapers are so irritating. Especially if you're a melee character. Well, 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 what do we have here? So sometimes these items they sell for quite a lot, depending on the additional skills that they grant you. So these urns are very satisfying to break, just the sound they make. So I follow the same path as I did in Act 1 in my previous videos. I just run the outside first and then I'll run into the inside to explore. Ah, got another unique character, yeah. Okay.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, it's wasting all these potions, making some space. So the Firestorm spell is actually very nice for close quarter fighting. Then the accuracy doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, that's a problem this weekend. It's been a problem this weekend. The rubber banding and clicking and opening chests and hitting creeps. It's just the latency is a little bit bad. Hopefully they sort it out. I'll most likely play this game single player anyway, so the latency wouldn't affect me. But when I do want to play with my friends, I don't think there's local LAN or something like that in the remastered version, so we'll have to play online and we'll have to deal with the latency. Problem is I'm in South Africa and yeah, I don't think there are South African servers. The closest one would be Europe, somewhere in Europe. I'm definitely not the most tanky druid. That's a lot of lightning. This might actually also be quite useful. That's probably not pretty accurate. I guess it's probably the same as the, what was it, the Barbarian in Diablo 3. He had the Whirlwind build. I think it's probably the same. Okay, so this says Stony Tomb level 1. So where's the exit to Stony Tomb level 2? Oh. Mobility is your friend.
I am overburdened.
And I think these can also be combined in the Horodric cube to make different runes. Just want to see if I can make some space here for... Maybe I can. Okay, not for a spear.
Hello.
How may I help you?
think that's all, almost all. So why can't I cast there? It's a bit of a bummer. And we've got another unique character. So it's called Enchanted, so he'll take extra damage from fire. The radius of his cold blast is quite big. He's Nova. Okay, and that's it for the Stony Tomb. If I can now just remember where I came in. So she's got a whip against plate armor. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. The dry hills. Guess that's not you. I guess it's here. Oh. So these throw those fire bombs, fulminating potions, or whatever you call them. Story of my life. I don't think there's anything I can take the mace.
Good to see you.
Greetings.
Not finding a lot of good items, yeah. Making some good money there. Okay, so at least we get the cube first and then we can start combining some items. And once you've got the cube, well, not entirely, but you need the cube and Word's Leg and a Tome of Time portal. You complete Diablo, well, the first difficulty level, and you combine those, then you actually get a portal to the Mad Cow level. So this molten boulder, it actually looks very good. I think I've got it assigned somewhere. I do not. Let's make it F4. This actually looks very cool. Compared to it's just very slow. Obviously, it's very good for big crowds. Do druids use scepters? I honestly can't remember. I think you get another enemy in the desert is like a locust swarm, and this area of effect fire damage, that's actually quite useful against them as well. I don't know if I'm playing this character correctly at all. Well, I mean, I'm having fun, so that counts for something. But yeah, if you guys have any tips, just yeah, give me some tips in the comments if you don't mind. Although when the full release drops, I'm actually starting up my Necromancer. It's my favorite character from the original Diablo. Oh, those are steep steps. Nice going. They don't look so steep, yeah. Like, these don't even look like steps at all. That's a little bit disappointing. So a lot of these desert maps are split in two. If you have a look here, so these are the dry hills, and then you go up and then it's still the dry hills, but it's like two smaller maps in a rectangle. They make one big map. Okay, so if you don't have a gem in your inventory and you click there, a gem drops. But if you do have a gem, that gem in your inventory gets upgraded to the next level, and you get different types of gems. You get the chipped gem, and it goes all the way to perfect or flawless or something. I can't remember. But yeah, 3 chip gems make 1 normal gem, and then they become flawed and then flawless and perfect. Something like that. See, I'm not very good at managing skills. So I don't even use this. I think that's where we should be going. Yeah, Halls of the Dead.
I can't carry anymore.
So it's just a chicken hat, but I'll show you now what it looks like when you equip it. It does actually look quite nice. Okay, just going back to town.
Greetings.
Blessings to you.
That was a mistake. So I deposit my gold. I think you lose 10% of your gold when you die. To be confirmed. If I'm not mistaken, these holes are quite big. So for those who don't know, when you open a chest or kick a jar and it makes that creaking noise, that means it's trapped, and some spell or another is going to come out of there. Well, that's a big chest for 13 gold. So for instance, this stuff, because it gives you 2 additional spells, it might actually sell for quite a bit, even though it's just a normal socketed staff. It's not a magic staff or anything. Well, it's a staff used by a magic user, but you know what I mean. That's a big bet. So I guess I'll probably have to take one of the called spells, called skills. Just in case you get to a unique character which is immune to fire. That did happen yesterday actually. Luckily we were 3 people playing. Well, I'm just going back into this corner. I see there's something I missed here. I can't remember how many levels there are. Maybe 3. The Halls of the Dead. This guy actually looks quite cool. Only broke in half. A little bit more enemies than I expected. Okay, quite a few spears. Let's just get them all together. Okay, so there's at least three levels, sorry. Can you stop raising them, please? I'm guessing there's another one. Oh, okay, so another unique one. Wow. Not a single one hit by those spells. Okay, so now I can run around looking like a chicken. Oh, it actually looks ridiculous. This doesn't even look like a chicken helm. Like no resemblance to chicken whatsoever.
It is an honor to serve you.
Yes?
What? Where is she now? Yeah, see, that's not bad. Just want to check something. If you get more once you repair the item. So it's going to cost 178, 2267. Okay. See, don't repair your items before you sell them. Okay, so there's a Word's Leg. You find it in Tristram when you go and save Deckard Cain, because he's forever getting captured. So when I run up into the corner there, probably nothing. Okay, and that's that. Keep on pressing escape to leave the map. Obviously it doesn't work. The fire sorceress was actually quite nice, especially in these levels. With the fireball, you just cast them all over, and everywhere creeps just die. And she casts very quickly as well, which helps. So, okay, he's obviously healing somehow. So the poison creeper is for, I think, summoning. Yeah. Okay, so they can cast through the walls. Oh yeah, I remember these. Actually quite nice. Flying scimitars. They look quite nice. Got no idea what just happened there. Okay, so we got the cube. You can actually just go Google the recipes because there's actually quite a lot you can do with this cube. Yeah, I think we're done. Yeah.
Quite a treasure there in that Horadric cube. According to Horadric lore, the cube can restore a Horadric staff. To do it, use the cube as you would a scroll. When the cube opens, place both pieces of the staff into it and use the cube's transmute power. You'll be pleased to know that the cube has other alchemical uses as well. 6 gems plus 1 sword transmute into a socketed longsword. You may also transmute 2 quivers of crossbow bolts into 1 quiver of arrows, while 2 quivers of arrows yield 1 quiver of bolts. I must leave it to you to discover other formulae.
For the last living Horadrim, he's not very helpful, is he? I mean, it is the cube after all. Can you open it from here? Ah, you can. So, just want to quickly show you how it works. Take 3 gems, you transmute, and they become a flawed amethyst. Basically, just yeah, just making it a higher level. Basically, increasing the stats it grants to whichever item you put it into. And then if you take, right, if you can combine 3 jewels. I don't think I've got 3 jewels. Let's combine 3 amulets. They basically transmute into a ring. It's probably going to be a sucky ring, but it's not too bad. Doesn't help me much. And then 3 rings, obviously, transmute into an amulet. Well, I'm just going to use this one. Yeah, these charms are quite nice, or they can be quite nice, but they take up so much inventory space that it's just not worth it. Maybe late game, but definitely not now.
Good evening.
Alright, and that's where we're gonna end this video. Today I actually wanted to get the Roderick Cube, just to show you what the transmute action looks like, what you can do with the cube, etc. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click the subscribe button, throw us a like, and stay tuned for more. I'll be doing one more Diablo video, and I'll be playing with the Amazon. This is the last night of the open beta. So yeah guys, thank you for watching. Catch you on the next one.